What's up, you guys? It's your girl DJ Gigi Sweet. We are doing it right now. Be sure to check us out. Bulgutta is in the building. We just world premiered some of the hot tracks on UNG radio station. If you're just joining us, we're on UNG radio station and we're on YouTube live. Be sure to check us out right here. I'm your girl Gigi Sweet. We waiting on my man Bulgutta to come through, and we also waiting on my man Madman, so we got to invite him into the studio. If you're feeling me, go ahead and check out gigisweet.com. gigisweet.com for information on interviews, artists, East Coast, West Coast, Dirty South beefs, and the latest that's going on with, of course, your boy Trump. There's a lot going on. We're going to invite our folks in. We waiting on our folks to come in one sec. So hold on, hold tight. My man Madman representing UNG radio station, the judges table. Oh, it's going down. That's right, y'all. Gigi Sweet. If you can hear me out there, we're going to check the chat a little bit. If you're in the chat, if you're in the chat room, be sure to check us out. And we just waiting on my man Bulgutta. We waiting on my man Bulgutta. We waiting on Madman. Shouts out to everybody representing the judges table. I'm your girl DJ Gigi Sweet. And we're not going to let these technical difficulties get in our way, okay? Technical difficulties. It's all good, though. We got my man Bulgutta. Don't forget to check out 22 hot tracks. That's right, 22 hot tracks. Bulgutta, all right? If you haven't heard of him, East Coast, West Coast, Dirty South, we've been talking about this dude all week. And he has a new mixtape out. It's called, or mix CD out. It's called Mud Life Now. All right. The real Bulgutta. Oh, wait a minute. Hold up. We got my man Madman. What's going on, Madman? What's up? 1 second. You know what? I know what the problem is. Give me 1 second. Let me check my connection. I'm telling everybody to check their connection. I'm not checking mine. Okay, hold on 1 sec. All right, we gotta. I'm brand new to the when you got multiple items on the thing. So hold on. Can you hear me now? Okay, we're gonna check back. Can you hear me? You hear me, but I can't hear you. So hold on 1 sec. We're gonna go off 1 second. I see you out there, Bulgutta. I see you. I see you.
Already know.
Oh man, can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear both of y'all.
Okay, I can't hear you though. Hold on 1 sec. I hear you, but I can't hear you and you. I can't hear Madman. Can you hear me? Hey, now is it John? The John version?
Yes, how y'all doing?
What's going on? I'm laughing, y'all, because this whole thing is crazy to me. So,
I got a good.
All right, Madman, where you at? I can't hear you. Okay, 1 second while we try to work that out. Okay, I was introducing my man Bulgutta. Yo, hot MC representing all the way from Philly. Yo, North Kakalaka. I say that because this man has had quite a journey. Okay, so we're not gonna even get into that yet until we can hear my man Madman. Madman, where you at?
Hold on. Hold on, man.
Oh. Okay, listen. Hold on. We're gonna put his avatar on. There's man. We see you, man, solo. What's up? We still can't. You know what? It's all good, Bulgutta. We can hear you though.
Nah, no, it ain't.
It ain't no.
Okay, hold on. I'm with you.
This is how they do it, y'all. Look, hold on. I'm gonna tell you how they do it. This is how they do it in live TV. See that right there?
Yeah. You already know. It's the Bulgutta DJ GG Sweet, the big homie Madman. This is how we do. We got the Joe Miss Verses.
What's going on, people?
I see y'all got some hot collaborations coming your way, y'all. Look, they got 5 records on his mix, and that should tell you something. But the Bulgutta, you came out like a lion. We talked about you being from Philly, talking about the theme song from Rocky, right? And I was like, yo, this dude right here is fire, and I see you got your Eagles hat on. What's up with that? But before we get to your favorite teams, your favorite MCs, and all that, tell us a little bit about your journey to becoming one of the hottest MCs coming out in 2021.
You say the hottest artist coming out in 2021?
That's right. Tell us a little bit about your journey.
Oh, about my journey. Well, my journey, you know, I'm from North Philly. Born and raised in North Philly. Grew up in the streets. Ripping and running out of state, North Carolina. Did 14 years and 5 months. Got out of prison. Came to Cali. Throughout my whole life, though, it's been music. No matter what I went through, like music was like my therapy. You know what I mean?
That's
that
right.
was my something to turn to that I knew wouldn't turn it back on me. So I've been doing music my whole life, and my journey just been shit. I want to say the average black man struggle of just trying to survive. Mm-hmm. Especially when you're playing it in an environment in a community where like it ain't even really no options. You don't really have no chances to really do nothing. Nothing positive because you don't see nothing positive around you. So, you know, my journey was a fucked up journey. However, I learned from it, and now looking back at it, shit, it's beneficial because I'm gonna use it to make revenue.
I hear you. Now you talk about the first single actually that we played. We've been playing this record, Fresh Out. We did the Fresh Out freestyle. We've been playing that for a minute. Do you want to rock that real quick? Or before we get to that, you just sent me a hot track featuring you and John about talking about the whole Say Their Names movement and what's going on today in the Capitol. I think you and I were thinking on the same terms because I was like, yo, that shit right there is terrible. And you hit it right on the nail. So talk a little bit about that song, and then we're going to play it next, if that's cool.
I appreciate that. And thank you very much. Yeah, that's a very, it's strong. And I know it's going to be influential. The reason, the thought behind that was, okay, the police is doing what they're doing to us, right? And it's crazy. Yet I'm looking at it like we can use that as the spark. Well, not we can use, that's been used as the spark for change. Mm-hmm. So I wanted to try to curve the look instead of keep looking at it on a negative aspect, which it is, but in darkness is always some light. So let's find the light. The things that happened to them is the seed that was planted the way it grew and it cultivated change. So my thing is, let's not let their deaths be for nothing. Let's keep their names alive. Keep saying it, but saying it with a sense of inspiration. Like when you're going through something and it's tough, any one of them names, remember one of them names, say one of them names, to get some strength from it. They ain't here. You is. So just use that as motivation. So that was my thing, because right now, like, there's a lot of music going on where it's some bullshit, to be honest with you. And I'm not saying that niggas can't rap. I'm saying what the fuck niggas rapping about be some bullshit. And niggas be rapping about a lot of shit in the street that they don't even be fucking doing. So you leading niggas in the direction that you ain't even never took. So, you know, just wanted to be a little positive, man, because right now this shit is crazy. You know what I mean?
All right.
And so you got a lot of rappers now where when somebody died, they disrespecting them. It's corny as fuck. So like I just wanted to bring the opposite of that, man. Like we can't be disrespecting them. We got to big up them. We got to draw inspiration. So that's say their names. We're going to keep their names alive. That's what that is. And shout out to the Jonas Versus and shout out to Wise Up and mini producer for the track and Blockstar Evolution for mixing and mastering that joint.
Hey, man, is that you?
Yo, can you hear me now?
I hear you now. What happened?
Hey, I'm just chilling. I don't have no idea. You know, this is 2002-1 technology.
That's all right. So listen, 2002-1 technology. You know what? We're gonna world premiere this single right here. It's called "Say Their Names." If you look at the bottom, I'll put on the ticker right here. All right.
Say their names.
We got Bulgutta and Miss right. Say their names. Did I say that right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so what you say? 2002-1 technology. So give me one second. Madman, shout out to folks while I'm putting this on the screen.
Yo, it's the big homie Madman, UNG Radio. We rocking with GG live on her with the one and only Bulgutta, the Bulgutta, going hard in the paint for the folks. You know what I'm saying? One and only Miss Versus, straight from South Central Compton and Watts, all the way to where's you from? Kentucky, all the way to Philly, baby.
Okay, could y'all hear that? Could y'all hear the screen?
I can hear a little bit of it.
Okay, 1 second. All right.
Kicking off your Wednesday night with the Hustle Girl, DJ Sweet. DJ Sweet on UNG radio station. This is a GG Sweet exclusive.
Sorry, y'all. There's a lot of going on in the background.
We ain't letting them down vain. Give them a holiday to the street of school in their name. Say their name.
Get the door freeze. Oh, you say your gun's strong, then the trigger squeeze. Drop to your knees, God please. Another day while they so leave. Young color be the only reason they gang need. Leaving tears on our face, that body count deep. In elementary, they took my favorite.
That's right, y'all.
On it was his TV. He died with it in his hands, back against that tree. They left him there full of holes for Randy and I can see. This man shooting your own bunch of life. They'll kill another one of ours and kiss their kids tonight. Serve and protect, be their mission stay. Take your last breath, racially hated. Innocent or not, see they claim it. Judge your execution of the bad faith. They target on fucking the face. They taking our meetings to make sure they get free. They leaving our blood dying. Naked. Made us stronger, ready for players. We were forced to stand alone. Your project made us. Thought that we could just sit back and take it. Just say that screaming. Now say they made because they start moving that leaders. Say they name, say they name.
That's right, y'all. GG Sweet. Oh, God. All right, y'all. I think we got 10,000 people on the internet with us. So sorry about that. We got to stream and do everything. It's like 5 people, 10 streams. So, but that's Say Their Names, Bulgutta, the John Versus, and yo, be sure to look out for the new mix CD. It's coming your way if you log on to ggsweet.com. My man, Madman, in the building.
What up?
Madman and UNG Radio.
Yo, I'm over here in the chat, you know, seeing who's all on there. All my people on Facebook, I just posted. All you got to do is hit the link and you can see us, y'all.
That's what's up. I see you right here in the chat. Oh, wait, hold on. In the wrong chat. Okay, right here. Go to this right here. Go right here to GG Sweet on YouTube. Be sure to check it out. It says the Bull Gutter right there. I'm gonna show it right here.
You already know.
All right, and I think I spelled it wrong. Let me see. Now, how did you hook up with the John versus on a lot of the things you guys got going on? That's a lot of records, y'all. Y'all must have a great collaborative spirit. What's going on with that?
It's my partner right here.
That's right.
She a knucklehead some goddamn time. Now, this is my partner. She's from Louisville. She's from Kentucky.
Louisville.
It's crazy how we met because I met her when I got out of prison, but it was through music. I just heard her music. And when I got out, I was in North Carolina. She was in Kentucky. I heard her music through social media. And I reached out to her and I told her, I was like, you don't know me, but when I get on and I get in a position, I'm going to reach back and I'm going to get you because you need to be heard. And I've been out for 4 years. I gave her a call 4 years later when I had the show with the big homie Madman, the Unsigned Hype Artist Award joint. So when that came through and I seen the opportunity, I called and I was like, you remember me? And she was like, nah. And I was like, you don't remember 4 years ago? I told you that, you know, when I get in a position, I'll come grab you. I was like, yo, it's a position that's, you know, I think we could do something. And she flew out here. She flew to Cali, and we just been rocking since.
Oh,
so, you know, that's how that came through.
That's right. You're checking out my man Bull Gutter, the John versus, representing all the way from Philly, Kentucky, East Coast, West Coast, Dirty South. Man, what's up?
Hey, I'm over here advertising, you know what I'm saying? Letting people know how hard you work, you know what I'm saying? You work hard, and they need to tune in every Wednesday night to check out the GG Sweet Show. That's what we rocking right now. We go live in the mix on every Wednesday night from 6 to 7, and she goes live on YouTube, and you can get your packages right now where she helps duplicate your CDs, promote your music, get your music played on several internet radio stations, major radio stations. The sister work hard, and tonight we're going hard with Bull Gutter, and as soon as y'all let me know, I got a couple questions to ask Bull Gutter.
Yeah, but I want to say this about. I just want to say this about what you was just saying. Yo, y'all need CD art and all that, CD duplications or whatever. Hit her up, cause she just laced me. I just seen it. See, I just posted it. I just seen the joints. I'm waiting to get them in my hand, like they looking like some brand new joints. I'm just waiting to open it up and pull the CD out. Like, so y'all, if you hear my voice and you need that done, all that GG Sweet.
It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. I was having a couple of technical difficulties over here, including the internet. So that's why I was like, okay, let me make sure I at least get everything ready for the interview because that's the most pertinent part.
Right.
I'll keep you guys in tomorrow. But actually, I'm going to be silent. Madman, be silent. Okay. First, I want to get a couple drops from you. And also John. Okay. So you first say something like, you know, what's up? This is you checking out the hottest something with my man Madman. Do him first, and then you can do me next, so we can have some drops to go in the mix and all that stuff. Go
ahead. Yeah. You ready?
Yeah, go ahead.
Hey, yo, you already know it's the Bull Gutter tuning in live in California. Yo, I'm with the big homie Madman, UNT radio station. You know what I mean? And you already know the hottest lady DJ on the West Coast, Miss GG Sweet. Come on, man. You already know what the fuck it is. Mud like now.
Okay, I'm feeling you. You know what? I was listening to one of the tracks and you straight up sounded like DMX, right? And I was like, yo, it's crazy because I was like, DMX, you know, that's DMX, Snoop Dogg, that verses they had, it was off the chain. And it was like, it gave us life. You know what I mean? I don't know if you get that a lot where certain terms, certain ways you get that.
I do, because I'm aggressive and, yeah. I do. It varies though. Sometimes DMX, sometimes Tupac, sometimes it just depends, but that's where I draw the inspiration from. Like those is, I don't look up to nobody, but
well, that's how I was gonna say.
And I've studied the craft, so I like a lot of individuals, but on my top is Tupac and DMX. Like, you can give me them CDs and I'm good. I don't really need, you know what I mean? Tupac, DMX, NWA as a whole. I don't like to break them up because as a whole, because I was introduced to them as a whole, as a young boy. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So, matter of fact, with that said, I want to say, well wishes to get healthy to Drake. You know what I mean?
That's right.
Big inspiration on hip hop as a whole, music as a whole. But beyond music, just life. You know what I mean? Just we've been losing too many people. I don't want to start 2021 off with that like this. You know what I mean?
Ain't that the truth? That's the truth.
Well wishes to Dre, man. Real, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah, for sure. He is definitely a forefather in hip hop, and being innovative in production, and also to just take it to the next level instead of being just, someone that's a consumer, but also an owner of a major product. Even if, what's the game? You build it up to sell it, right? You build it, and that we always try to build it up and keep it, but building it up and selling it, that means it has greater value, right? And
that's
so
how you get that money.
Go ahead, John. Go ahead. What'd you say?
I said that's how you get that money. Like you were saying, that build it up and sell it. Because if you can't build yourself and invest in yourself, ain't nobody else gonna do that shit.
That's right. Talk a little bit about being a female MC. I don't want to, because we've run out of time, but being a female MC in a male-dominated world and you hooking up, on tracks with someone that is definitely going to be doing this thing in 2021.
Right, man. As a female, you just gotta go hard. You gotta be who you are. It ain't all about coming out here and shaking your ass and showing them all that shit. I mean, because we in the streets every day too. We know what life is. It's more than that. You know what I mean? So we got to teach them that life is more than that. And get out here and show them what real queens do.
Oh yeah, no doubt, no doubt. We got my man Bulgutta, we got Madman, and we have Partner in Crime, the John versus represent with us. Yeah, Madman.
Yo, I can ask him a question?
Yeah.
All right. Hey, I'm gonna ask you a double question right now, man. Earlier in the conversation, you was telling everybody that you fresh out of prison and stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
I want to ask you, was you raised up in a good family environment or whatever? I want to know what, not to disrespect them, but I'd like to know what landed you in prison.
On some real shit, nah, not a good environment, not a good place for a child to be raised. Not just me, but just overall. So under the roof, directly under the roof. And I love everybody from under the roof, but the leadership and all that, nah. So does that play a role in the decisions that an individual will make when he out there doing what he do, or when he feel like he has to do? Yeah, no doubt. So it led to the decisions, and the decisions led to knowingly. So I don't want to blame it on that, but that's a product of, that's an ingredient of what made me. You know what I mean? So
right.
I consciously made the decisions to do what I've done and went to prison. This last time, it was being in law 14 years and 5 months.
Mm-hmm.
That was just the last bit. You know what I mean? That's not like you got some individuals that just add their shit up and the totality is one and be like, I did 20 years, but they talking about throughout life. So when I say 14 years and 5 months, that's just the last bit. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Before then, I was on the streets for 6 months. I did 3 years in South Carolina. And before that, I was on the streets 9 months. I did a year in North Carolina. And then before that, I was in the streets for a year and did 3 years in Philly. So, like my whole life, the number crazy. But the last bid, 14 years and 5 months, that was the last bid. But yeah, the upbringing, the environment and all that, like shit. Where you from? You know, it's like it's the same shit. Building shape different, some tall, some that's it, the same shit. Corners, different names, same shit going on. Niggas don't got no opportunities, you know what I mean?
Hey, well, let me ask you a
So,
question. The experiment in jail, the experience, did it prepare you in prison for what you about to do with your music now?
no.
No?
I prepared me, but the system didn't. As far as the system doing its job, as far as when the civilians out here think about prison, they think of a place of rehabilitation. Fuck no.
Gotcha.
If anything, they build you to be worse to come back because it's a revenue thing. But me as an individual, at the end, when I first got that time, they said 17 years. I did 14 years and 5 months. But that sounded like a life sentence to me. So when I first went in, I stopped rapping. I didn't think I was coming out. So I was wild. Then it didn't get to the end the way I said, I'm about to get out in a few years. This ain't the 3 years you did in South Carolina. This ain't the 3 years you did in Philly. This ain't the 1 year you did in North Carolina. You just did 14 years and 5 months. What you gonna do? So I had to reconstruct myself. So that's why, like out here, I don't really hang with niggas. I don't really, because I don't like to hear that shit no more. So I built myself to reject that bullshit. Like, I don't like to hear that shit no more because niggas talk about it like it's sweet, like they glorify it. And you fucking the kids up and they ain't telling the real part. So, nah, I prepared myself.
That's deep because I know in prison there was a lot of crazy stuff going on. And now on the outside, it's a lot of crazy stuff going on. You know what I'm saying? I noticed that you got these tattoos when you performed in the awards. Is that representing some of the stuff that was going on or what you represent or your story?
Yeah, yeah, one side of the neck, I just got Philly. I got that when I was in prison in South Carolina because, you know, niggas always want to ask you where you from, this, that, or whatever. Right. And my thing was, you ain't got to keep asking me where the fuck I'm from. Right. I'll put it right there. That's the statement. Everywhere I go, you know where the fuck I'm from. And as far as this, Mud Life Now, okay, this came when I was damn near at the end of my bid. The 14 years and 5 months I just did in North Carolina. And that was part of the process I was just telling you when I had to rehabilitate myself. And I was saying, like, yo, you can't come back. Right. What the fuck you gonna do? Right. So I started, okay, the music. Okay, how you gonna do it? And I just put a whole thing together. Like, I gotta materialize my fucking dreams. I gotta make this shit happen. So Mud Like Now, MUD, materialize your dream. Right? No, I'm a nigga, so I spell you are. I don't do that. Wow, you are. You are. So materialize your dreams. Life is reality. And then now, so it's like, or MUD, make your dreams life reality now. Make your dreams reality now. So that was my concept when I'm sitting in my cell because I was 23 and 1. But basically I was 24 and 0 because I wasn't even coming out because I hated to get stripped, handcuffed and shackled to come out and put in another cage for an hour and then put back in your cell. Wow. So I just used to say, I ain't coming out. So my 23 and 1 was 24. So yeah, I just started, you know, I gotta materialize my dreams. I gotta make this shit happen. Yo, fam, like what the fuck? And then when I got out the hole and went to population, I got it tatted on me. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, I got it all tatted on me. And that was the way to, like, that was a foot in the ass. When you get out, nigga, you got to do what the fuck you set out to do, or you'll look like a fool because I done got the shit on me. So this is like my self-motivation. Like, this is the tool that I use for myself because, like, they ain't doing nothing to help you. They don't got no programs or nothing for niggas that was getting out. You feel me? And then when you get out, it's different because you get out and you ain't getting out to what you went in with. Family members gone, dead, the whole nine. So, like, that was my self-motivation. Get it tatted on me early. nigga, you ain't no fool, but you gonna look like a fool if you don't make it happen. Materialize your shit. So
Right.
that's what that's what that is, man. Like,
all right, so check it out. Now that you out and God then blessed you around, surround you with a bunch of positive people, you know, and now you motivated with your music. What's your goals, man? You got music out. You in a new state. You in California. You know what I'm saying? What's your goal for your future, man?
My goal is to not die of failure. That's my worst fear. My worst fear is to die of failure. And that's not to do what I set out to do. And what I set out to do, like, it's nothing that I can just say bam with a period. Like, I just need to build something that's sustainable, that where, like, I don't have children, but I got nieces and I got nephews that I wasn't there for them because I've been in prison. You know what I mean? Yeah. I got my youngest brother, Kareem, he got 33 years in the feds.
Wow.
Right next to the oldest brother, Shakes Dean, he got double life plus 40. So, like, my father died while I was in prison. So damn near, like, I lost damn near everything. So now I'm saying I have to build something to where when I die, I don't consider myself a failure. And it got to be something to keep going. I do music. My whole family do music. This is my way. I wrote 2 books while I was in prison. Another thing where I said, you can't take that away from me. I actually sat down, plotted, planned it, came up with something, wrote it down. 364 pages, 290 something. Get that printed up, push that, create my own publishing company. I know thousands and thousands of dudes in there. They got books and books and books that they wrote that just sitting to the side full of dust because they don't got no family members out there. They don't got no help. They don't have nothing. I'm going to do this publishing company. I'm going to reach out to them, send me them books. We going to get this shit pressed up, printed up, whatever, and then we going. So I just got to create something that's going to keep going, a tree that's going to have branches, because I'm not just a rapper. So, like,
right.
I want to sound brand, but I got to sound brand. JC said I ain't just a businessman, I'm a business man. Right. So I'm a business.
That's right. Man. Hey, shout out to UNG radio station and all the links. I'm your girl, DJ GG Sweet. It is ggsweet.com, West Coast Wednesday, reaching out to the East Coast heads. And I'm telling you, yo, Bull Gutter, you got more of a story than I even thought, you know, and it's very nice to hear about someone right now in 2020, because I mean, I think we can all agree that we all love to have a good time, you know.
No doubt, no doubt.
Then, you know, you're not gonna be, you know, doing Malcolm X and shit up in the club. That's just my doubt. You know what I'm saying? So you want to shake your ass or whatever, you want to do that. But we do need some people that have life experience. And also sometimes you hear about people and they lying. They lying about being in the hood, lying about being in the gang. They lying about being down. And so you like, really? Why would you lie about that? Why would you want to be involved in that? And then you hear about somebody that really wants to tell people about their journey and tell them, look, man, you don't want to go down this road. You know what I mean?
Yeah, not at all. Not at all. Because it's not cool. It's not cool, but it's spoken of like it's cool. Like, ain't nothing cool about that shit. Mm-hmm. Ain't nothing cool about going to prison. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. However, it's gonna be presented like that because when somebody get out, the way you praise, it's different than when somebody graduates. That shit ain't even really nothing. But they ain't telling you about what you go through in there.
Yeah.
That's the part.
That's right.
See, and don't get it twisted because I can endure it. But just because you can endure it, don't make it right. That shit is not cool. Like, if you in a project and you go into a little ass bathroom in a project and close the door, you can't tell me that you is cool with staying in that bathroom for years and somebody just opening it and giving you food and closing it. No. So really niggas that go in prison and just be acting like it's cool, yo, you fucking silly as fuck. Ain't nothing cool about that shit. And I'm here to tell about that shit. But I ain't preaching to niggas. I ain't telling you what the fuck to do and what not to do. I'm just telling you, if you do that, then this is what the fuck you gonna go through. And if you cool with that, then all right. What the fuck? It ain't gonna harm me. But I gotta let you know what the fuck going on. But I ain't preaching, because when you listen to it, ain't nobody fucking with me like the way I do. Ain't nobody fucking with me. I just don't talk about what the fuck they talking about. That's all. They ain't fucking with me though. Nobody. For real, for real.
Hey, well, I'm glad you made it through. You're a strong soldier, you know what I'm saying? And now it's time for a different path, you know what I mean? Push that music and stay positive and keep a lot of the negative out of the circle. And you truly be able to take care of your blessings as you get situated. Your foundation, your empire, it'll grow, and as it grow, then you can reach back to people in prison, like you said, to help out. You can help both your brothers out. Until then, I know we have to interview. I got a small blessing for you. It's called State versus Us. It's a young lady get out of prison that got life. Steps that you got to take. So as we get off this interview and we talk personally, I'll hit you up. State versus Us magazine. They have links on helping. They got links on helping people get out of prison. You know what I'm saying? And they got ways that you can get things to them in prison. Help some of those people with some of that information to get out there in the street to prevent our youth from going to prison, because we need our youth right now.
Say one more time.
No doubt.
Oh yeah.
State versus prison.
Yes, no, State versus it's called State versus Us magazine is the magazine. State versus Us. It's a young lady, very powerful, goes on tour and she goes to prison and she lectures and she helps people. If you got life, they got this thing called 4. And the 4, if you got life, if you're on a number 4, that means you've been fighting and doing all kind of bad stuff in jail. Number 3 means you fighting, but you're not doing it as much. Number 2 means you ain't did nothing in a long time. Number 1 means you're 100% clean for the last 20 years, and they could possibly get you up out of there. She's helped release a lot of gangbangers right here in LA. Really tough. So, you know what I'm saying? Just reach out to our people out there. Bulgutta, that might be one blessing that you can do. You might could go on a prison tour. You might could go on a prison tour and talk to people in prison and let them know your struggle. And it's a lot of brothers in jail right now who would do anything to get out. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, I know it's been a great interview. Gigi, it's on you. Take over. You know what I'm saying? Bulgutta, you the man. You know what I'm saying?
Appreciate you, fam.
We're gonna be playing the music right here at the station all the time. That's right. We playing all your new hits right here. You know what I'm saying? We got you. You and Miss Verse. You know what I'm saying? And Gigi, we got you. 07. That's what you do. You know what I'm saying? Thank God I met Gigi. Go hard. You know what I'm saying? She go hard in them wheels.
Look, this live stream is killing me. I swear to God, with all the different folks online. But I do want to say it's definitely a great experience. We get to do all kinds of music and we get to touch different people. You know what I'm saying? And also, Bulgutta, I would encourage you to reach out to Hip Hop Church LA. Hip Hop Church LA. And keep it clean. But I'm saying that because they basically are not perfect. We got a lot of people that are telling it like it is. They got out of prison and they feel like they want to reach out to different people to let them know, look, you know what, we're not perfect, but we do have a message, and you definitely got a message, and you also have a message that I think they need to hear in the way that you're telling it. Everybody don't always say, what's real. And so, we're going to do part 2 in a little while, but definitely this was a great interview, different from all the others. But I think on definitely today, I don't even know what to say about that, but you better come with that track and come with it real dirty. You know what I'm saying? CNN, if you saw that, I was like, okay, so you know what I'm saying? Like, are really? But one more thing, I have one comment about John and Bulgutta. I'm gonna put you on screen.
Say that again.
Your partner in crime and Bulgutta.
Yeah.
One more comment on the importance of the Black woman in your life. Whether it's your boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, whatever the relationship, talk a little bit about the importance of the Black woman in the Black man's life, mother, daughter, whoever it is. I'm not talking about.
It's very important. It's very important. I'm gonna speak for me. It's very important because.
And you on screen by yourself.
It provides that stability that you need. I don't give a damn what you believe in. You got to know that you ain't whole without the partner. You got to have the partner. You got to have your helpmate. You got to have like you're not whole. You can function. You might be cool, but you ain't whole, and you ain't gonna be happy inside without that strong woman, man. And that's why when you see me, not unless it's a music event, you ain't seeing me with no dude. You gonna see me with the same lady, and that's it, because you ain't getting in trouble with a strong woman. As soon as you start thinking about something dumb or about to move somewhere, she gonna let you know. Nah, I ain't about to lose you for that dumb shit. Like, but and I hate to say a weak woman, but a weak woman that's caught up in the wrong thing, she might allow you to go because she think about something different. She think about you going to go get that bag so she can get a Gucci bag or some old dumb shit. Like, she'll let you go do it. A strong Black woman ain't about to let you go do nothing, man. Like, she ain't happy. So that's the important to me. But if it's your lady or your mama, I remember mama telling me somebody he ain't good for you, boy. I'm telling you. And I'm like, nah, come on, ma. And then come to find out, nigga wasn't good. They know. So that's why I'm with the lady. I don't got niggas. I got dudes that I know, but I don't got no dudes I hang out with. Now let's be in the studio. I don't do niggas. I'm allergic to niggas, to be honest with you. Like, I'm allergic to them.
Shit, we both allergic to people, for real. Can't even lie to you.
We'll get the lady perspective later on part 2.
That's right.
But no, I was just asking that because with the Black Lives Matter movement, we have a lot of people in the streets that are representing for the fellas. And, a lot of times they think that the women aren't right there, mothers, daughters, whoever it is in your life. And we just got to let you guys know that we need you. We need you guys. We need you to know that, So
they got to be a strong Black woman, though.
I hear you.
Right? Not the woman that's going to sit back and let the dude be going out, staying hustling all day and all night, and she cool. That ain't a strong Black woman to me. Like, that's not cool.
I hear you.
And you land up with a dude, he ain't got no job or no nothing. He ain't got no job or no nothing. He can't do nothing for you. He can't help or nothing. They ain't no, come on, what you doing? You encouraging that nigga to be lazy. Ain't nothing going like, that's not now. Strong woman gonna tell that nigga, look, you better get up, get out, and do something, or get the fuck on. Like, if you just let this nigga sitting all up in the spot, eating up the shit, not doing nothing, ain't got nothing, no legal income coming in, it's just the dope shit all around your kids and shit. You ain't no fucking strong Black woman. Fuck out of here, that's that bullshit. Strong Black woman ain't going for it, and when a real nigga get around a strong Black woman, he gonna know and he gonna fall in line because that's what it's supposed to be. That other shit is some bullshit. That's some bullshit.
Go ahead, man.
Hey, I'm listening. You know what I'm saying? No, I got a grown daughter and 5 grandkids. I understand where you're coming from. You know what I mean? I raised a strong Black queen. You know what I mean? And I'm surrounded by several Black queens. That's Miss Very Sexy Lady. That's Gigi Sweet. That's Silhouette the Poet, Brescia, my moms, my sisters, Miss Versus. We working hard out here, y'all. Look here, it's the big homie Madman. Y'all rock with us, man, at the end of the month for the UNG Comedy Awards. We're going to have some more strong Black queens on stage going hard in the paint. And you're going to continue to see more work by the one and only Gigi Sweets. She's banging out right now the new mix CD by Bulgutta. Y'all need to know that the Bulgutta got a CD that's out there, going to be on the streets. Starting tomorrow, we're going to have it out there flooding. We're going to be having it in Philly, LA, all across internet.
Hosted by the one and only DJ Gigi Sweet. Huh?
Okay.
That's right.
Yeah.
Hey, for those who don't know, Gigi Sweets is a West Coast icon. She be trying to act like she, just chilling, but she been on them wheels for 30 years. She been putting in work. She didn't DJ for some of the best groups, some of the best artists. She didn't work at the top radio stations. She didn't held down the major concerts. I done seen her rock some crowds. One of the toughest crowds to me is uh on Crenshaw, the soul. What? Help me with the name.
The taste of soul, yeah.
Yeah, the Taste of
That's
Soul.
so I
Now,
heard it.
now that's the whole city of Los Angeles coming out. Could you imagine all the black folks on Crenshaw from Compton, Wise, Hawthorne, Lancaster, San Bernardino, everywhere on Crenshaw, all the way from Vernon to Exposition? That's a long stretch. And they got hundreds of vendors, and here's Gigi on stage spinning it and going hard, just rocking the wheels.
No doubt.
That's
She,
right. That's right. That's
yeah,
right. That's right.
And
hey,
they
we
had
put in work.
this year was shout out to the Sentinel, shout out to KJLH and all the vendors and all of the media outlets, because this year was a tough year. They weren't able to do it in the fashion that they had in the past, but you know what? For the longest time, they had a long record of no incidents. You know what I'm saying? And of course, people outside of the city, they don't know. They just looking at Crenshaw. You know what I mean? But it's a long street, 150,000, 200,000 people strong. You know what I'm saying? And to have a festival of African Americans. I mean, if you out there, you know what I'm talking about. You couldn't do it with the COVID. You couldn't, because everybody's right here, but they having a good time. They're not having problems, and I think I will be happy when it comes back. You know what I mean? Because it's an excellent way to see what your product is doing amongst a diverse group of people. You know what I mean? Different age groups. You know what I'm saying? So, Bulgutta, I'm gonna need to see your book out when when they come back in about 2 years, because that crowd right there, you probably sell out. You probably sell out with your book. You know what I mean?
True.
Oh, that's, yeah. Whoa, yeah. Whoa,
We be
yeah. We gotta talk.
Yeah, that's
We gotta talk.
So I don't want to talk too much about your book, because they gonna bootleg it before I finish talking about it. So we'll get at you tomorrow. We got my man Madman, of course, UNG radio station, representing the East Coast, West Coast, Dirty South, but really letting people that tell their stories that, a lot of times you don't get to tell your story,
That's right.
Madman, go ahead and finish.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? This was a great session, a great experience. I want to say God first, play later. You know what I'm saying? I've been through a lot of experiences just like Gutter. You know what I'm saying? I've been blessed to have the voice through music and express and let the people know what we got going. You know what I'm saying? We got a lot going here at UNG Radio. Just Google UNG Radio. Hit us up, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, or advertise your project with us on our website. You know what I'm saying? If you need somebody to come and host your show, your weddings, things like that, we're here for the cause. We're here for the culture. We're here for the people. It's nothing to brag about. It's UNG Radio. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt. You already know.
That's right.
It's the big homie Madman. Shout out.
That's right.
Gigi Sweet.
Appreciate you.
Salute. Respect you. Thank you. Love you for everything that you've done. For real.
All love for both
Is this an emergency?
Shout out to all the Philly fans out there.
Yeah. We ain't doing shit right now, but hey, I'm still representing.
You're doing a lot. Trust me, you're doing a lot, and don't ever let anybody think that you're not. So just somebody once said, you know what, baby steps count too. So
yeah,
right.
Keep it popping. Gigi Sweet, Madman, Bulgutta, the John versus. Yo, UNG radio station Wednesday nights is off the hook. Don't let them tell you it ain't.
That's right. That's right.
You already know.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.